start the meeting by reminding everyone that it is being recorded and your image or voice may be broadcast. I would also like to announce that Susan Henry has resigned from the school committee effective last night. In her absence as vice chair, I will be assuming the role as chair. Please have patience with me as I attempt this unexpected role. It is also a building policy to wear masks, and we ask that you be respectful of that policy. Before we begin, I just wanted to review how the meeting is going to be run. We're going to begin with a listening session where townspeople will be given an opportunity to directly address the board and the audience. We will call names from the sign-up sheet in order to determine who speaks when. When the speaker is at the microphone, they and they alone have the floor. Board and audience are silent. Please, I ask that we all be respectful. We all have different points of view and different realities. We ask that you keep any cheers or jeers for later. It takes courage and conviction to speak. Let's all be a friendly audience, no matter our personal opinions. After the listening session, the board will move on to new business. This is where public comment ends and the board begins its business. During this portion, we will discuss the district's mask requirement. It's going to be tempting to shout out questions, thoughts, or corrections. That is not allowed under open meeting law. Once we move out of public comment, the audience becomes spectators. I ask that you email us. It's a very effective means of getting in touch with us if you have comments to make after we move out of the listening session. So I'm going to give you an idea of how things are going to be run. Once our discussion has ended, we're going to move on to a vote discussing the district's policy. And the vote can go many different ways. We can vote to maintain the district policy. We can vote to revise the district mask policy. We can postpone any votes to a later date. There are options other than yes or no. So lastly, before we begin, there are a significant amount of people that reached out to me personally